Hi, this is Nicholas Yock, a registered migration agent from Pathway to Oz. Today, I'm going to talk about labour market testing, okay? So what is labour market testing? Look, companies need to advertise the position if they are looking to nominate you for a 482 employer-sponsored visa or a 494 employer-sponsored visa, okay? So the advertising the position is basically an attempt for them to demonstrate to immigration that, hey, look, we tried to find an Australian employee to fill the role, but guess what? We can't. We've advertised in these places. Here's the adverts. We need to hire Victor to come be a chef or whatever the role is. So you must provide evidence of this advertisement with your application. But immigration are very specific about what type of evidence or what type of advertisements will meet this requirement, okay? So, for most employer-sponsored visas, the advertisements must run for at least 4 weeks, okay, within 4 months of lodging the application, all right? So, it can't be from 6 months ago, it can't be from a year ago. We need 2 advertisements which ran for at least 4 weeks within the past 4 months. In addition to this, there is a lot which needs to be on the advertisements. Look, immigration are very specific, okay? They need obviously it to be in English. They need it to be advertised in Australia. They need it to have the title, a description, a position. They want you to list the skills and experience required, the name of the company, which is, the nominator. But most importantly, and something that frequently happens, is they need to see the salary for the position or a salary range if the salary offered is below $96,000, okay? So for example, if you're a chef and you're gonna earn, $78,000, they need to put, the salary that you're gonna be paid on the advertisement or a bracket for the salary. So you need to ensure that the salary that is offered to you is advertised on there. It can't be lower, can't really be higher. You wanna be within that range, all right? So they can't advertise to 60 to 70 grand and then pay you 78. Won't work. Where must the advertising be done? Once again, it must be on 2 locations. So it can be in Seek, can be in Dig, can be in Workforce, can be in Jora, as long as Jora is continuous. Work in Oz, there are some great big websites that you can put it on, but you must put it on 2 places, so Seek and Indeed, within the last 4 months for at least 4 weeks in each one. So please note, there are some exemptions to the labour market testing, and those are for international trade obligations. So I'll put a link below to some of the workers or some of the nationalities which do or may not need labour market testing, okay? So keep in mind, this advice is general in nature. For some Dharma visas, you still need it. For some certain types of visas, there is no exemption, okay? So make sure you do your research if you're looking to do it. But let's say, for example, you're going for a standard 482, you're from the UK, you will likely be exempt from the labour market testing requirements. I know that is a lot of information. However, if you want to discuss your personal situation with a registered migration agent, feel free to contact Pathway to Oz. Thanks.